Okay, latest project. So I've got this screen porch. It goes way up there, and below it I've got a nice storage space with about 9 feet of clearance in it. Unfortunately, that big post is in the way, and the only way to get that post out is to reinforce the beam that's sitting on top of it, because that 4x4 post sitting on top of the beam is holding up the roof. What we're going to do is take that pier out after I get the beam in. Sorry, I'm going to reinforce the beam. Right now there's 2 joists. Let's go look at those joists. We're going to double joist on the outside. It sits on top of that pier, and then on the other end it just sits on top of the other pier. So I just need to sister up 3 more 2x8s, and we'll be able to knock that pier out. So it's a little shocking to me that these joists are held up with just toenailing and this ledger board here. Sorry, this is the ledger. I'm not sure what this is called, but a little shocking to me that that's all that's holding that up. So anyway, I got that loose. So now I just got to put up 3 of these joist hangers, and then this side will be ready to go. Okay, so one thing I forgot to point out was that this center pier here has got a big old crack going through the middle of it. So I was going to have to take this out anyway. But then I noticed while I was taking the piers out, or putting these joists in, that these joists aren't even sitting on the center pier. There's about a ½ inch, almost 3/4 of an inch gap between those joists and the pier. So this pier isn't doing anything, and probably hasn't for a long, long time. So it's hard to say whether it's even necessary to do all this work, but you know, hey, the engineer said do it, so I'm doing it. Whatever. Safety first, you know. Okay, so I decided that the center pier was kind of in the way, and since it wasn't really holding anything up, let's make some room here by taking the top part of it out. Then I noticed that even though it wasn't anything holding it up, once I started knocking this thing loose, now these pieces are starting to, this is what's basically holding it. This piece here is keeping it from falling down, and I'm a little concerned about the fall hitting the wall and making some damage. It's still reasonably straight. Yeah, it hasn't really moved that much. A little bit. It's leaning to the left just a little bit, but I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Alright, so I've knocked that loose a little bit. You can't tell. Anyway, it's wanting to fall a little bit. I'm not sure if it's enough to make it fall all the way over or not. So, what the heck, let's see what happens. Okay, let's see what this does. That wasn't too bad. Okay, it's definitely out of the way now. A lot more room. Got just over 9 feet of clearance now, and I still got to put some beams up. It's day 2. Yesterday, I think I had about 4 hours into this. That's 4 hours Chris time. I think contractor would have took about 2 hours, but anyway, pier's out. That's what's left of the pier. So yesterday I got the 3 joists in, and they're all in place. That was a little bit of a struggle to get them in there, but they're done. And then today I've got to put these structural screws in, these 6-inch screws. There's about 16 of them that have to go in there, kind of bond the joists together to make one big beam. And that's it. Other than that, all I've got to do is put this screen up to keep the bugs out. Put that back in place. Okay, got that. I got all the bolts in. I got that board back. So 16 of those construction bolts. All right, I'm gonna call this done for now, anyway. All right. Well, the contractor wanted basically 2,500 bucks to do this job. Figured it would take 2 guys a day to do it, and I did it in about 5 hours by myself, and for about 80 bucks materials. So I think I came out okay. Anyway, that's it. Thanks.